The uncovered mysteries of the North Korean Empire. North Korea, a nation often described as the most secretive and isolated in the world. From the tightly controlled borders to the mysterious leadership of the Kim dynasty, North Korea is a land of mystery and speculation. But what really lies behind the Iron Curtain? Today, we uncover the hidden truth of North Korea. To the outside world, North Korea presents a facade of power and prosperity. State media broadcasts images of a nation united under the leadership of Kim-jong-un. With grand parades, monumental architecture, and citizens who seem unwaveringly loyal. But this is only the surface. Beneath this carefully crafted image lies a different reality, one that the regime works tirelessly to conceal. For most North Koreans, life is a daily struggle. The country's economy, crippled by decades of mismanagement and international sanctions, leaves many in poverty. Food shortages are common, and malnutrition remains a persistent problem. The state's control extends to every aspect of life, leaving little room for personal freedom or dissent. We were told that we lived in the most prosperous country in the world, but the reality was very different. We had to ration food, and even then, there was never enough. We couldn't speak out, doing so meant risking everything. Perhaps the most harrowing aspect of life in North Korea is the existence of the Kwanliso, the labor camps. These camps, hidden from the eyes of the world, are where political prisoners and their families are sent, often without trial. The conditions are brutal, with reports of forced labor, starvation, and torture. Many never leave these camps alive. This is from a human rights activist. The stories we hear from defectors and survivors of these camps are heartbreaking. The regime uses these camps as a tool of fear and control, ensuring that any hint of dissent is swiftly and ruthlessly dealt with. While the majority of the population struggles to survive, a small elite in Pyongyang lives a different life. The ruling class, known as the Donju, enjoys privileges unimaginable to the average citizen. Luxury goods, private education, and access to foreign media. But even among the elite, loyalty to the regime is paramount, and the fear of falling out of favor looms large. Beyond its borders, North Korea has developed a reputation for its shadowy cyber warfare capabilities. The regime has been linked to numerous cyber attacks, from financial thefts to disruptions of critical infrastructure. These operations not only bring in much-needed revenue, but also serve as a reminder of North Korea's reach and influence. This is from a cybersecurity expert. North Korea's cyber units are highly skilled and operate with impunity. They've been behind some of the most sophisticated and damaging cyber attacks in recent years, and their capabilities are only growing. The division between North and South Korea remains one of the most enduring symbols of the Cold War. While the world looks on with hope for reunification, the reality is that the North Korean regime continues to fortify its position, maintaining a military-first policy and refusing to relinquish its nuclear ambitions. The hidden truth of North Korea is a story of contrasts, of a nation portrayed as strong yet struggling within, of a people living in fear under the shadow of a regime that demands absolute obedience. As the world continues to watch, the question remains: how long can the truth remain hidden?